Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
Hello to you all and welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're telling you a story about the Leeds Irish Centre. The centre is 50 years in existence and there was great plans for a big celebration earlier on this year. But COVID-19 put a stop to all that. Brendan Shine originally opened the centre, and Brendan, along with Nathan Carter and many more of the people who performed there down the years, were due to come back for a week-long celebration last June. However, the centre has just launched a brand new book commemorating 50 years with lovely photographs and some great stories of many of the celebrations that took place there. We are going to meet Tommy McLaughlin, who has been manager for the last 45 years.
Welcome to the Irish Centre. My name is Tom McLaughlin. I'm the manager here. I've been manager for 45 years of the 50th. So welcome to the Irish Centre.
When I was a young man, I wanted to roam. So I packed up my suitcase and I left my home.
To all my friends, and to all the friends of the Irish community of Leeds, who are from all over the world, we are in touch with you as you are in touch with us. In spite of everything, with what we have to endure these last several months with the COVID virus, with the celebrations cancelled in order to protect one another and the community at large. A lot of people, you out there, are very disappointed that we are not able to celebrate our last 50 years since the Irish Centre was opened.
Tommy, tell me, how did you first get involved with the Leeds Irish Centre?
Oh my goodness. I've always been a member of the Irish Centre, but because the previous club was the old Irish Nash down Briggett, I was a member there and I used to go there from about 1962. Thought this place would never ever come about. We used to see maps above on the wall, drawings of this new club that was going to happen. No way did I think it was ever going to happen. In fact, I know guys that used to be out on the building sites selling raffle tickets to raise money, believe it or not. I was working in Hull in '69 and we used to go up York Road here, the A64, on our way to Hull. And every week we would go up and we'd see a little bit more and then a little bit more, and eventually we saw it finished. And It opened in January, early January. I wasn't able to come because, as I said, I was working out of town. But the first time I came and I sat down and I was just mesmerised, absolutely, because to me it looked like an arena of today, seeing this fantastic place, because we were only ever used to a small club or small maybe pub that an Irishman would have, or a church hall to dance in. We never had anything grand. Then about the Easter of that year, Peter Newman, the first manager, approached me and said, would I like to come as the compere? And I thought, really, working out of town, it's difficult, but I said, I'll help you out. I said, and I'll do it until, you get somebody else. And that meant I was here for the actual official opening in June of 1970. And I stayed then for about 15 months after that. And then I left because, as I said, the family, we had 3 children at the time. Never thought that I'd be the manager. In 75, coming then as the manager. And that was different altogether.
Now, going back to the ceremony, of course you had Brendan Shine here to open it.
We certainly had Brendan Shine. We had Mass in the afternoon with the Bishop of Leeds, and the place was absolutely rammed with people. We had the choir from St Anne's Cathedral. They did the singing of the Mass. And we have various different priests. Father Sheridan, he came to us from Birmingham, and there was, of course, the Leeds, all the Leeds priests as well. A great gathering of priests and a great crack after the Mass. And then in the evening, yes, we had Brendan Shine.
Now tell me about all the different bar names you've got here. I know they represent different areas in Ireland.
They do. First of all, just as you come in, there used to be a mural on the wall there, and it was Wicklow, St Kevin's in Wicklow. And we continued having that, the Evoker, we called it, the Evoker Suite, and that's what we called the top room there. And so I thought, well, how can we have something to match that? So I thought, well, we'll have to go to the other side of the country, and we have the Cladder at the bottom. It's the Tara Suite in its entirety, because funny enough how that came, it was my idea, to be honest. It was overnight that we were approached by the licensing board and said, you must have a name for that room because we had a different license, and so they said, we need a name. And I thought, I don't know how I thought of Tara, but I thought it was an easy name for people to remember and to spell, and so we went along with the Tara. So it's the Tara, but it's split into 2, the Evoker and the Cladder.
Now, down the years, you've developed the club so much as well, and you've done so much fundraising for various charities.
In the early days, it was difficult to do fundraising because we used to have benefit dances. We had them every week. There'd be a benefit dance because at that time, most of the lads were out working. It was cash in hand. They weren't covered by any sort of insurance or anything, health and safety or anything like that. So we used to have benefit dances every week to help those lads. And then when I came in then in 75, the following year, I was approached to collect money for a Smiley bus. Smiley bus was for South Yorkshire, mainly for the Sheffield area, but we didn't mind that. We collected the money and we got the Smiley bus on the road. And that was the first big thing that we did here. For the Bexley wing, the cancer wing here in Leeds, we did £107,000, and raised money for cameras for the cancer unit. We've all written in the book that we have out for our 50th anniversary, and everything is there.
The Yorkshire Rose of Tralee, of course, is always a great occasion, and you've had some wonderful nights here.
Yes, brilliant nights. And to be honest, this last few years, I was, again, the compere for it, and it was amazing. We've had some great ones in the time, and Gabby Logan was one of our roses, indeed, and fair play to her. She always kept in contact. She used to come here as a youngster, and she always kept in contact. Even today, she's in contact with some of the friends here in Leeds.
I know down the years the centre has been a great supporter for bands with the likes of John McNichol. Of course, you mentioned Brendan Shine there, Nathan Carter. More recently, of course, you had Claudia Buckley here with Nathan.
Nathan came here as a 17-year-old into the members' bar. And yes, he came as a 17-year-old. He never forgot us. and he has a date booked in for next year as well.
Stars never last, do they, baby? Hard times will pass.
Hi guys, Nathan here, dropping by to say huge congratulations to all at the Leeds Irish Centre on 50-year anniversary. I'm very honoured that I started my career here and managed to get to the likes of the London Palladium, but I wouldn't have been there without everybody's support in Leeds. Thank you very, very much.
Your hand in mine.
Tommy, I know that this year, June just gone by, you had a very big occasion arranged.
Yes, we did. It was our 50th anniversary, and the amount of people, unbelievable, that were looking for tickets, even from Australia and America. You know, that people that had been in Leeds as youngsters at that time wanted to be here for that occasion. It was so sad that we couldn't go through with it.
And you had a lovely social distancing day here as well with Canon McGillicuddy and yourself and various people.
It wouldn't have been right to let that day go without marking the occasion. And yes, we did, although, as I said, it was sad really in one respect, because there was nobody there, and you could imagine what it would have been like, you know, if the people had been there.
I know that down the years, obviously, 45 years, a long time to be a manager. You couldn't do it on your own without your wonderful staff.
Exactly, and in particular that would be Chris Power. Chris came here just 2 years before me as a 17-year-old from Tipperary. I got the job here on the 31st of October. About Christmas then, the assistant manager that was here left, and I said to Christy, how about me and you being a team? And that's when it all started. And to be honest, no way would I could have done this job without Christy Power being there.
This centre is your heart and soul. You've given up so much of your life for this.
Yes, I have, and I don't want to dwell on that, but yes, of course you have, because it was passion, and you wanted to make a success, and things, as I say, in the early days weren't good, but we worked together and we pulled through, and that's all you wanted to do. And as I said, I'm now approaching 80, and you know, you don't know what's going to happen.
Many congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
The best of luck to you all in the future.
And I'll never more roam, just to sit by the fire in my old country home.
Well done to Tommy McLaughlin and all the staff over there at the Leeds Irish Centre. They've done a wonderful job caring for everybody down the years. And the centre has always been so well supported, and everyone who has gone along there always enjoyed their visit. Now we're going to take a little break, and in part 2 we'll be meeting Sharon Boyle, who is the author of the book, and Liam Thompson, the chairman of the centre. See you in a few minutes.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal Manchester, a friendly, professional and reliable service.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
The Warrington Irish Club, 83 Orford Lane, Warrington. A friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports shown on the big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and crafts. Pop in for a friendly welcome and to book your event at the Warrington Irish Club, give Frank a call.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Buckhurst Plant Hire, operating nationwide and supplying equipment to the construction, civil engineering and utility industries. Buckhurst is synonymous with quality equipment and excellent service. Call us today.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal Manchester, a friendly, professional and reliable service.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Do you want to work with the UK's leading trades and labour supplier? Danny Sullivan Group operate on the largest, most prestigious infrastructure projects across the UK, and you can be part of our dynamic team. Here at the Danny Sullivan Group, people are at the core of everything we do, and here's what they had to say.
A family-run business with family values.
Because it has a caring and respectful working environment.
Knowing I'm going home safely every day.
We are now recruiting, and you can register online today.
Welcome back. Now this week we're telling you a story about the Leeds Irish Centre, which is 50 years in existence. The Centre has just launched its brand new book to commemorate the 50 years. Now we're going to meet Sharon Boyle, the author of the book. Sharon, tell me, how did you get involved with the book?
Well, I'm a journalist. I'm based in Yorkshire, and Tommy knew of my work over the years, really since the 80s. I am actually also related to him, but there were no favours there. I had to go for 2 meetings with the committee, present my ideas for the book and how I saw it working out. So thankfully, it's very similar to my original ideas.
Of course, putting a book together is everybody's nightmare. How did you go on with collating all the information and the photographs?
Well, thankfully the centre has got its own archivist, and Christine Benny's excellent, and she was a great help with photos they have collected over the years.
Of course, there's so much history and you cannot beat photographs because there's so many people involved here over the last 50 years with the centre.
Absolutely.
So many great photographs, and sadly a lot of people will have left us as well.
Yeah, that's right, but you know, I see the book as it's a mixture of things. It's a record of their 50 years, it's social history, it's fun, it's telling you about the people and their stories, and you know, as I've said, in 50 years' time when they're doing the 100th anniversary, this is something hopefully they'll look back on.
Now, you spoke there about a record, and of course the club has beaten all sorts of records with all their fundraising.
Absolutely. I think one of the things, I get asked what surprised you about the centre. You know, it's based on a busy ring road, it's a 1970s red brick single-storey building, but, you know, it's what's gone on inside, and it's an absolute community. And I just don't mean for the Irish in Leeds and Yorkshire. It helps, it's county and even beyond. Over the 50 years, this one building alone, its members, people and families who've taken part in all the charity fundraising have amassed an amazing £5 million. It's gone across Yorkshire, and I think that's something that the centre and the staff and the members should be really proud of.
Now, I know already that you've had wonderful interest in the book from all over.
All over the world, and that's just, you know, in the early days of publicising it. We've already got orders from Australia, America, Europe, and of course across England. You know, it made history when it was the home for televised arts. So the centre's touched a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and I think there's a lot of affection for it.
Now, I know that a lot of people that was here as well may have returned to Ireland, and they'd love a copy of this book, and maybe people in other parts of the world. So tell me, how can people eventually get a copy of this book?
Well, the committee and I and Tommy took the decision, if we're doing it right, and I think we're all really pleased with the end result. It's a book that I want them to be proud of, that I want to be proud of as a journalist and as a member of the Yorkshire Irish community myself. You can buy it from the centre direct, or we will be sorting out online orders, and pre-orders are already being taken. The book is available from mid to late December, and there's two versions. There's a hardback version at £20 plus postage, and there's a paperback version at £10 plus postage. And it's about 116 pages long, lots of reading, lots of photos to study, and to me, it's the perfect Christmas present.
And of course there's some fantastic photographs there as well of the committees down the years.
There's some brilliant photos of the committees, of the famous names. There's some really interesting and funny stories from the celebrities who've been here over the years. And you know, the centre gave them a chance when there weren't big acts, even Oasis, you know. Great stories about Oasis being here. Nathan Carter credits Tommy and the centre really with getting his career off the ground. There's some lovely photos of the show bands and their unique fashion sense, you might say. It's all part of history.
And I know that our president, Michael D. Higgins, has also been involved with some great support for you.
He's sent a lovely message, very personal, very heartwarming, as has the ambassador. And also, as I say, quite a few famous names have also sent the best wishes and actually written pieces for the book.
Hi, Brendan Shine here from home in South Roscommon in Ireland. And I'd just like to say congratulations to all the committee and all the members of the Irish Centre in Leeds. And I say how delighted I was to get the phone call from Peter Newman and Tommy Harrington all those years ago to get the nod to go and play at the opening on that great June night in 1970. Well, the more than yourselves, I've stood the test of time and I'm still standing after the 50 years. And I'm also doubly delighted and honoured that Tommy McLaughlin gave me the call to bring myself and my band back to play at your 50th anniversary. Congratulations on standing the test of time, one of the great centres in England. Thanks for giving me the start really in show business and led to a great career, and I'm still going. And as the title of my new album says, I'll see you at the anniversary, let it shine, shine, shine.
I've been involved with the Irish Centre for probably the best part of 30 years, but I became chairman in 2005.
What a great time to be chairman as well, because celebrating 50 years of the club, there's so much history.
There is so much history, and the history that we've got now is only available because of the history we had before us. It's everything that everyone's done to get to where we are. It's the people who had the forethought that they're in Leeds City Centre and decided that they're going to build this pearl on the hill that we've got up here as the Irish Centre. If you were to build it now, you wouldn't build it the way it is now, but it's so awkward sometimes, it's so perfect in what it does. And we've managed it, we've looked after it, and we try and hold on to it for as long as we can to pass it on to the next generation so that it's here for them. And I think what they gave us, and I've just got to hope that we can pass on to the next generation. We've had fantastic support over the years. I mean, I'm grateful for all the past committees, all the trustees, everyone that's been patrons of the Irish Centre.
Now, we talked about the great committees you've had down the years, and of course you've had some wonderful staff come through the doors here down the years as well, including your current staff.
Well, you can't do anything if you haven't got good staff, and thankfully we've got very, very good staff. We always have over the years. We've got Tommy, as you've known, you've spoken to many times. Without him, this place would never be here. And the same with Christy, exactly the same. But from Julie in the office to Marion that does the teas and the funerals, it's like a family. And even now, when people leave as bar staff, they don't leave, they're always here.
How difficult is it now to get younger people involved?
It is difficult because clubs are an older element, if you like, of the aspect of entertainment. So it is difficult. We have one younger person on the committee, Kev Kenny, and he's joined the committee to sort of hopefully bring us to that sort of start of a procession of bringing other people in. But we try our best. We involve everybody as best we can with cultus, with the dancing and everything like that. So we don't exclude anybody. We talk to everybody. We've got rugby league players from 9 years of age upwards, football players in the mid-20s and 30s. So we're all the time looking for, to keep people happy and keep them involved within the Irish Centre, and that's what it's about.
And of course the centre has been the hub of the GA down the years.
And that GA pitch there is there for the under 11 sort of play there. But also what we've done is the rugby league, local rugby league teams taken up as well. And then they've worked themselves out here, so that they basically have used this as their base.
You've got a special rock as well erected in the garden.
We have indeed. There's a rock which symbolises the members of the community that are no longer here and what they did to build this community. I mean, not just for this Irish Centre, but the community that was here before the Irish Centre and the Irish that were brought into Leeds and built the city.
Now, down the years you've had so many great nights, but of course you've had so many great association dinner dances here as well.
We have indeed, and it's a shame that we with all the plans that we had because of COVID, that's everything stopped. That we had the anniversary dinner we were going to do. There's Coltis had their dinner dance that they've cancelled. JFK's have cancelled theirs. Mayo Association cancelled theirs. So everything's cancelled. But we're pushing everything into next year. First thing we're doing is the book launch, as you're aware. We're doing that for the 50th anniversary to celebrate that. And then what we're going to do in the new year is, starting in the beginning of the new year, is we're going to celebrate the 50th year that we couldn't celebrate, if you like. So we're calling it 50+1. So we're aiming to, we've got a dinner dance in June, please God, if COVID disappears from us. And basically all the organisations have joined in with us anyway, so everybody's been involved in everything we've done, and they're all been very, very supportive. And like I say, with the book, they've all been supporting. Now they're all going out and buying it, which is great for us.
Hello, agus Giagwib Galir. As Minister for the Irish Diaspora, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to everyone at the Leeds Irish Centre on your very special 50th anniversary. Your centre, it's a testament to the shared resolve of the Leeds Irish community. What began as a very humble project in 1970 to support Irish immigrants quickly developed into a community-led drive that established Britain's first purpose-built Irish Centre. And 50 years on, the Leeds Irish Centre still stands strong. It is at the heart of your community. It is part of people's lives. And as we collectively battle through the COVID crisis, I know that the same vision, that same commitment that opened the centre half a century ago is being galvanised again to support the Irish in Leeds going through really difficult times. May you all continue going from strength to strength in the coming years. Bolo ia Eranober.
The very best of luck to everybody connected with the Leeds Irish Centre. And you can get a copy of the book from the centre. Now don't forget, Henry McGlade is coming up with his show from County Mayo next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and we are here with the Irish in the UK at 7:30. Until then, have a good week and take good care of yourselves.